Are you looking to deliver training to your sales team and want to find the best way to make a long-term impact? Have you previously seen training programs delivered only to find little improvement or to see changes adopted and then quickly forgotten as the team reverts back to familiar bad habits? Are you concerned about wasting valuable resources and opportunities by not making your training really count? Hi, I'm Jennifer Baxavanis. I help sales teams and individuals with sales roles increase their closing rate. This is the first of 4 videos in which we will look at the best ways to deliver truly impactful training. In these, I will share my secrets from training many sales teams. I will share the best methods and tips for permanently upskilling your team and driving sales, from you doing it yourself to outsourcing it to another. And also how to avoid some of the pitfalls which might get in your way. In today's video, I will explore the options available for managers who want to develop their sales team. I'll share the best programs for real improvement in individual and team performances. And just as importantly, how to make sure those new skills are retained and used in the long term. As you have already experienced, 2 of the most commonly used training options involve either sending members on external public programs or alternatively rolling out e-learning to an entire business. These can seem like easy and efficient training solutions, but both come with serious limitations. Public programs are almost impossible to customize or to make relevant to your business or the individuals taking the course. It is also hard to know how effective the delivery is on the day itself. E-learning seems efficient, but it is very solitary and unsupported. It removes the interaction and discussion which are needed for most people to gain deep understanding and long-term retention of new information or techniques. I have found that a much more effective option is to work with experts who can help you customize and deliver training specifically for your business and for your team. If you want to maximize the chance of long-term improvements and behavioral changes, it is important to choose the right sort of program. One of the pitfalls I see with sales managers when they come to me for training is to request a short program or even a one-off session for their team. These are often preferred by new clients who believe it will be more cost-effective, or even think that they can somehow use this one-off session as a quick solution to cure whatever is their most pressing sales issue. It is a tempting way to think, but it is not the best way to go if you're looking to truly make an impact on your team and, in turn, on your sales. So what sort of training program is needed to generate real ongoing improvement? Practice and repetition are key when it comes to learning new skills and adopting ongoing habits. Think back to math at school. Students aren't shown how to solve problems once and then it is assumed that they can simply solve all future problems of that kind without any further assistance. They repeat the process over and over until it makes sense to them and the practice becomes instinctive. In the first lesson, they might make mistakes and need to ask questions, but they go back to it the following day or week, and eventually through doing it over and over again, they develop the understanding and the confidence they need. That makes sense, doesn't it? And the same applies to learning in the business environment. It is for that reason that I believe using a longer form training program, which allows for ongoing revisiting, discussion, and reinforcement, has a much greater impact on generating genuine upskilling. I've taken this idea and used it to develop a 5-step training program, which I believe offers the maximum benefit to participants and ultimately to their sales. Let me share it with you. Step 1, design. It is essential to identify the sales challenges the team or individual are facing first. What are the goals of your training? Think about what exactly it is you want to achieve. Once you know that, your experts can create exactly the right program for your specific needs. Step 2, deliver. Once your training is designed, you will need to provide the initial session, whether that be as a workshop or a more prescribed training session. Communicate the information and teach the skills or techniques that you want the participants to learn. Step 3, monitor. After that initial session, take the time to observe the sales team as they put their new skills into practice in their daily work. See if people are applying what they've learned, how they're doing it, and what success they're having with it. Step 4, evaluate. After 2 weeks or the length of time you've chosen, bring the group back together to discuss the challenges and the successes they have learned. Use this opportunity to revisit the original session and fine-tune the techniques being used. It is also a great way to get feedback on whether the lessons are right for your team or if they need to be adjusted in any way. Step 5, repeat all of the above. Now that you're into the flow, continue to repeat steps 3 and 4 until you can see the new skills and techniques becoming habits, and more importantly, that the results are moving towards the goals you set out in step 1. By doing this, you are enabling your team to digest, implement, and experience firsthand the results of incorporating their training into their daily work, and to return with feedback to help make further improvements. You are maximizing the chances of real impact from your training and of retaining that impact for the long term. Delivering effective training is vital for continuous improvement for your team, but the best way isn't always clear. By following these 5 steps, you can ensure that you are getting the maximum long-term commitment for your training commitment. Have you found it useful to explore the options and techniques here? Has it made you pause to question if your training is as effective as it could be? I hope it has, because improving your sales team is key to improving your sales. Let me know in the comment box below. If you enjoyed this video, you can find more information on how to make the most of your training opportunities over on my blog, along with many other tips, tricks, and thoughts on how to improve your sales. Also, make sure you look out for the other 3 videos in this series. In the next video, we will be looking at the 5 best tips for creating winning sales training, even in-house. All the links you need are in the description below. Thank you. I'm Jennifer Baxavanis. Stay strong and happy selling.